All right? Now this all gets fun when we start to cluster. So we took this actor system, we have this tree that dynamically expands. We're using all 24 cores on this system. We're just maxing everything out with these queries flying back and forth, and now we can't scale the actor tree. It's the same bottleneck we had with our database because it's one thing. Okay? So now we need to scale out. We need to cluster. So how do we do that with Akka? So this is what we tried, and yeah, it's better because the search index is just sitting in memory all the time, but it's still not good enough. So what we want is we want our Spring application to live beside our Akka search index node. That is a live node in an Akka cluster, okay? And then a React database. Why are we using React? We're using React to keep track of the search index. So if we dynamically break it apart, we need a highly available database that can remember what we did, okay, and keep things up to date. Why did we choose React? Well, because React clusters almost exactly the way Akka does, because Akka was designed based on React. Okay, all right, so yeah, and then I want to be able to start adding cluster nodes and have this thing start to scale, okay? So assuming we understood what happened before, which I'm not going to assume, but play along with me. Okay, assuming we knew what happened with the system before, how do we start adding cluster nodes and scale with Akka? Okay, how do we make sure our software is appropriately fragmented? So we're going to use Akka clustering. It now supports automatic clustering, membership, notifications, all that sort of thing. It's experimental in 2.1. I'm using 2.2 milestone 2, where it's still considered experimental because it's a milestone release.